The 2017 iPad Pro is easily one of the best tablets on the market right now. With its sleek design, powerful processor, and the beauty that's ProMotion, it's hard to ignore just how great it truly is. So the question is, which one should you buy? The more affordable 10.5 inch or the much larger and more expensive 12.9 inch? When you compare the two on Apple's website, you'll see that the specs are pretty much the same. The only real differences are the screen size and the price. Now you're wondering if that bigger screen is worth the extra price tag, right? I think so. And here are my top 5 reasons why I think you should buy the 12.9 inch iPad Pro. But first, a disclaimer. Actually, there are really only 2 main reasons for buying this iPad Pro. And the first is obviously that bigger screen. But it comes with so many extras that I had to break each one of them down. And the second reason, well, we'll get into that in a minute. Okay, now let's begin. Number 5, no need to pinch to zoom. On smaller size iPads, you'll need a pinch to zoom in to see a lot of your content, especially if the print is really small. Sure, you can make the print larger in your settings, but then you'll have to scroll back and forth like this, which becomes really annoying, especially if you're trying to read a book or an article online. You don't have to worry about any of that with the 12.9 inch because of that giant screen. The same goes for photos. Now here's a cute picture of my little girl princess on her 2nd birthday. Okay, now, don't judge me. Don't judge me. But you can enjoy quality pictures of family, friends, outings, going hiking because of that bigger real estate. That bigger screen just allows you to see so much more. Number 4, it's just more immersive. Here's one of my favorite games to play on the iPad. It's Asphalt 8, and just enjoy this for a minute. This is to make you feel like you're already in the cave. Whether you're playing a game like this, which the gameplay is great, you get to see more detail, watching videos, playing other movies, it's just so much more immersive. You can just simply enjoy yourself even more. You get to see more detail. You can even notice the plant in the background that's just swaying so gently back and forth. You can even enjoy the detail on each of the cars. The same goes for when you're reading articles online too. It's just so much more engrossing, reading the stories, looking at the photos. I'm really enjoying this bigger iPad. Number 3, multitasking. Now this is where the 10.5 inch takes a step back in my opinion, because once you split the screens into 2, they are just too small to read comfortably, and this makes multitasking on this version painfully hard to see. But multitasking was made for the 12.9 inch. Let's say you're in class during a lecture and you need to look something up. You can simply swipe up to reveal the doc, choose Safari, slide it over, then resize. And you have 2 screens that are very easy to read. Multitasking is key to increasing productivity. Number 2, note-taking. The 12.9 inches screen is almost the same size as a regular sized notebook, so taking notes on it is actually pretty seamless. Now, if you're trying to take notes on the 10.5 inch version, you can still do that, but because the screen size is so small, you're going to be focused more on resizing your screen to make sure everything fits, as opposed to paying attention to what your teacher's trying to teach. Think about that for a minute. And the number 1 reason is because it's what you want. So if that bigger screen is what you really deserve, then you should get it. Now, I agonized over which one I wanted to get, and I really wanted to get the more affordable one for price, but at the end of the day, I got that bigger screen for all the things I just listed earlier. Now, I've read a lot of comments where people have said it's too big, or if you're only a graphic designer, or if you're into artwork, that's the only time you should get this, and I fully disagree for everything I just listed earlier. So if you take a look here, you can see that I have the 15-inch MacBook Pro, the 12.9 inch iPad Pro, and my iPhone 6 Plus. So clearly I enjoy my content as big as possible. And if that's you, then maybe this is something you'll want to purchase. Well, there you have it. Those are my top 5 reasons for choosing the 12.9 inch iPad Pro. Leave a comment below on which one you want, which one you did get, and what you thought about this video. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. And now for a short unboxing. So I ended up getting the 256 gig version, Space Gray. And I also got the Apple Pencil, so I'll just go ahead and review both of them for you now. So first, the iPad Pro, I ended up getting the Space Gray. Now 256 gigs, because as you know, those apps eat up so much storage space over time. So I want to make sure I had enough space for all of them. The Space Gray version looks amazing, and I like having different colors for all my products. That's just me. And as I said before in a previous video, which I'll link down below for my MacBook Pro review, any product I review for this channel will be used to create this channel. I've got some pretty interesting ideas that I'm going to use with this, so stay tuned for that. I'm pretty excited too. Moving along now, the Lightning connector is a little bit too short in my opinion. It should have been much longer. Now here is the standard stickers and a little literature. But now I want to move on to the charging brick. I really wish it would have been fast charging instead, but it takes so long to charge the iPad, so you have to let it charge overnight. Just be on the lookout for that. The design for any Apple product is always amazing. So now we'll just move on to the Apple Pencil. Is it required? No, but it is a great nice to have. It is expensive. It is $100 as of right now, and but you need it for increased productivity. You can definitely charge it with your iPad. It does seem very uncomfortable, and you can't really use it while you're using it in portrait mode, but that's okay. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can always charge it with a little connector and the power brick as well. Back to the design here. I'm going to turn it on in a bit. The speakers are amazing here. Thank you so much for watching my review of the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.